What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video. We are going to show you the best attack strategy at Town Hall 12 for the Clan War Leagues. It is that time again. Clan War Leagues will be coming in-game very soon, and you need to know the best way to take down a base. Now, we have some top-level attacks on in the background. You might have heard on my channel previously that the ESL Mobile Open with $32,000 prize pool is currently ongoing, and tomorrow, Thursday, the bracket play will be starting live over on the ESL Mobile Open YouTube channel. I've got that linked down below in case you're interested. esl.gg/judosloth. Head on over there. It's gonna be a heap of fun, guys. Before we get into the attack, I just want to tell you that right now in the game, the meta is incredible. Some of these clans, and by the way, guys, the ESL Mobile Open is stacked. You are going to see attacks by WHF in this video. Crimson Alliance, Coastal Clash. We've got One Hive in there. Axe You Something, Madram. It is stacked with clans that are battling it out for that final place at the DreamHack Dallas live event. It's going to be awesome, guys, and you can see the start of bracket play tomorrow. But we have a very nice Queen Charge Miner on in the background, courtesy of WHF. Now, this is one of them fantastic strategies in the game right now, but in my opinion, it's not quite the best. We are going to get onto that in a second, guys, but this one, you can see that the Queen charged in from 6 o'clock, took out so much value that the miners could then press in. It's really about the funnel with the miners. The King doing a fantastic job across the left-hand side of the base there. Miners able to sneak in towards the Giga Tesla. Remember, they will not be affected by the Giga Bomb, so it's really advantageous to the miners. But you've got to be careful because they do take a lot of damage from the Giga Tesla itself. Now, like I said, guys, there is a different strategy which for the Supercell Clan War Leagues, I'm going to say right now in the meta is the best. Now, there's a few different reasons for that. Number one, it is a very safe and comfortable 2-star strategy, and that's what you need within the Clan War Leagues. You cannot get a 1-star because you are losing out so much with just that one attack. However, the other advantage of it is that, well, it's super powerful, but you've also got the chance of a 3-star, and it is, guys, the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat technique. So let's dive on across to another 3-star that WHF got within this war. Remember, the ESL, it is 5v5, so not surprisingly, WHF did win this war against Crimson Alliance. So here we go with the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Now, very much like that minor attack, you do want to start with a Queen Charge. That is for a number of reasons. One, it's super powerful in order to help set up the funnel and get the Queen into the base. The healers can help with the bowlers, but the Queen can take out defenses just on the inside of the base, which can often lead the bowlers to walk. Often it's not the buildings on the outside which walk the bowlers, it's that they are attracted due to being able to target over walls to the defenses on the inside. So the Queen walk can help with that funnel. You can see that we have a Stone Slammer helping to take out the north of the base in this attack, meaning that we've cut through the center of the base with the bowlers, and that is where the bats now come around the outside of the base. That is exactly what you want to try and do with the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. You want to try and get deep into the center of the base with your bowlers. Ensure that you get that Town Hall. Remember, the 2-star is a must for you, and you want to try and thin out the defenses around the outside of the base. As you can see, the bats doing a fantastic job at that. Now, we will be breaking breaking down this attack, showing you a couple of different examples as well, you can see that the Queen's ability still there for Nick. What an amazing attack this was. Absolutely crushed the base. And you will also see some 2-stars, because these are just a couple of attacks from this high level ESL mobile tournament. And guys, like we said, head on over to that channel tomorrow, because you're going to see how the tournament progresses. It's really starting to step up. The hype is real for the DreamHack Dallas final. I'm super excited to see who turns up there live, but let's get into the next attack. Now, this one was by Crimson Alliance. We had to show a couple of attacks from this war from either clan. All Town Hall 12s, guys. And we also have another war which we will show you after this, including Coastal Clash, who got the victory on it. They have been tearing it up, guys. And you're going to see some more P.E.K.K.A. Bobats. So, you can see on this one, we have the P.E.K.K.A.s on either side helping to set up that funnel. Crucial. You've got to get in towards that Town Hall. And you can see here how the P.E.K.K.A.s have kind of taken out the western corner and the southern corner. Now the bowlers will come straight into the base, and you can see how easy it is to get to that Giga Tesla. We're making a beeline for it. Again, one attack, you've got to make sure you get that Town Hall. So once you've got access, that at Town Hall 12 can be due to using your Wall Wrecker or your Stone Slammer. Really does work well. Do plan jump spells if you need it, but once you've got that Giga Tesla, you can hopefully hollow out the core. And it's very much like them old school attacks where we used to see them heavy kill squads and either the Hog Riders or the balloons coming around the back end. It's just that we're using the bat spells. So once we've come in from that deep area down at the south of the base, we're now coming in from the north. The Wizard Tower was already tanked by the troops in that area, so we didn't have to worry about a freeze spell. But you've got to think about the splash damage. They will take out your bats relatively quickly, so you've got to either freeze the splash damage as they come through, or you've got to distract it, whether that be from your troops coming through the center, or often people will use an ice golem on the outside of the base. Now, there's a few different ways to look at this. Either you want to use your bat spells to swoop right the way through and finish off all of the defenses, or you want your main pack of troops to survive to finish off. Ideally, you want them both to survive. Now, this attack wasn't a 3-star, but you can see that it does incredibly well and still gets that high percentage 2-star. Not quite enough here for the Crimson Alliance, because WHF did get them 2 3-stars, which you've seen before. Absolute beasts. Now, I've only just realized that I do have my webcam down in the right hand side, so you cannot see the percentage. I do apologize that, guys, but trust me, these were high percentage attacks that you will see. I didn't all have 3 stars because there was only 2 wars and 20 attacks that we were able to choose from in terms of these different competitive levels, but a number of 3 stars, and as you can see, 88%, that is definitely going to help out. Now, the second war that we will show you is from Coastal Clash against Noble Nines. Coastal Clash getting the victory. It was 10-10. That shows you all of these 2-star attacks. If one clan had have dropped to a 1-star, it was a loss. So you've got to get them 2 stars. You've got to get them high percentage 2 stars. That is what won Coastal Clash this war. But you've also got to try strategies that give you the potential of a 3-star, and that's what the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat offers. So we do have the king swapping over there, taking out the enemy king, also able to lure out that clan castle and take that out whilst we are at it. And once the funnel is set, again, Wall Wrecker coming through, there is no way, it's just not going to happen, that we're going to miss the Town Hall. Now, once you've got the Town Hall, it's pretty difficult to not get the 50% as well, especially with the bats. They will clean out an area and just have them clean up troops. So one, you don't miss out on percentage when you've taken out defenses in an area, but two, you do not want a time fail. You don't want the bats to have to come back around. Now on this one, the wall wrecker did only get one layer through, or two to be fair, towards that town hall. However, if we'd have used the stone slammer, we might not have got as good of tanking as we got from the wall wrecker. So a jump spell actually then provides us access right into the center, straight to that enemy queen, and look at that, guys. We've now got that thin area across the northeastern side where we can use the bats to come down. So in they come. The ice golem helps to tank initially, then gets that freeze, which is just fantastic. But we've also got the freeze spells as well. We cannot get access straight to the multi and the wizard tower, so you've got to keep them frozen. Does get a little bit unfortunate here, paths around the wizard tower, and that therefore takes out all of the bats. Now, knowing that this happened in the attack, you could adjust. You could bring the ice golem in from that side, freeze the multi, try and sweep through that area, but it just didn't quite work out. However, what I do want you to see from these attacks is just how strong this strategy is. Not just for 3 stars, didn't want to just show you 3 stars, but of that save 2. You've got to get that 2-star with the plan for the 3, and that is what I believe the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat offers you right now, being top of the meta, to try and help you in the Clan War League. So again, once the bats have cleared out an area, just make sure you've got some cleanup troops planned in order to take out them trash buildings and bump up the percentage. You might want to consider a balloon or 2 as well, maybe to snipe off a defense and help your P.E.K.K.A.s as they're coming through the base. You want to try and focus their fire if you can, but again, what a fantastic attack here by Hustler, getting a very high percentage, not quite enough for the 3 stars, but well into the 90s, and that is exactly what you need, especially if you're going to tie. You've then got to make sure you've got the percentage. Now, just to be fair, let's show you an attack from Noble Nines as well, obviously putting up a valiant effort, but just not quite getting it done for this one. However, like we said, bracket play will be starting tomorrow for the ESL Mobile Open. That is at 12 PM PST time, so head on over there, guys. Again, link in the description. I'm going to be hyped for it. I'll be over there. Come and join me. But let's get on to the final attack of this video. Share your thoughts down below as well, guys. The P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, do you think it is the best strategy right now for the Clan War Leagues? I personally think it is. That's why I'm showing you this video. So be sure to leave a like and a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. But in for the final one here, we're using them P.E.K.K.A.s to set up the funnel alongside an E-Drag. Again, I say it in all of my videos, but just because the meta and the strategy itself uses the P.E.K.K.A. in order to set up the funnel, don't think that there might not be a more efficient way of doing it. So make sure you are tailoring these strategies to the bases. You've got the bulk of the strategy, you know kind of what it's doing, but just tailor it to the bases. Look at over to the western side of this base, so much free percentage, you don't want to miss out on that. Again, very pivotal for the attack though. The town hall goes down. Now, you have to ensure that if you're using the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, you are committing a lot of spells to it. Look at that. 5 bat spells, 3 free spells. That is a ton of spells. You got to make sure you can get into the center of the base, take that Giga Tesla and a bunch of other value with minimal spells. We've thinned out that area of the base. In comes the bats. Again, try and freeze the splash, distract it, do whatever you can. Don't try and be too clever with it. Just freeze it quicker. You don't want to lose out on them bats because you'll be surprised at how quickly they go down, and that's it. You can't get them back. If you didn't quite freeze that wizard tower quick enough in the first instance, then that's it. Your bats are gone. You're not going to get the 3-star, but ultimately, even if you're not getting the 3-star, you're not going to get a very high percentage. Again, very close one on this one. I did try and pick a bunch of attacks that were close, that showed out this strategy well, and hopefully you guys have benefited from this video as well. So that just about brings us to the end of it, guys. I've featured a bunch of attacks, mainly the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, because that's what the idea of this video was about. I know I showed you that 3-star miners at the start, but I had to, guys. It was awesome, and it's one of them top strategies. There's definitely more than one. It's tailored to the base. It depends on you as a person and as a player, but in my opinion, the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat is the best. If you do want to see the top attack strategies at Town Hall 12, I will link that on the video for you now, but that is going to wrap it up. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn on that notification bell. Peace out.